Folks, today we're going to make is Tagliatelle Bolognese. It's a nice wee budget meal for during the midweek. We've got our chopped tomatoes. These just a wee chop, supermarket's own brand with some herbs in it. So got some red onion. You can use our white onion. I like to use a wee bit of red onion. We've got a good quality mince, our beef stock. We've got fresh herbs from the garden. We've got chives, basil and thyme. Just give them a wee wash, give them a wee chop. We've got garlic, we've got tomato puree. Tomato puree is going to be like a thickener for our sauce. First of all, we're going to pan fry our mince. Put olive in, good bit of olive oil. Put on our mince. I'm just going to fry it off until it's all cooked all over. Turn up the heat. And this is a gooey mince. You need a wee bit of fat in it, because that's a flavour. If you don't want to know it's a wee slim and well that's in, you can use the lean mince. It's just as good, but I prefer a wee bit of fat in there for the flavour. Just give that a wee stir, let it well mixed. And the secret to making a good bolognese is always the fresh herbs. Then you've got to allow it to cook. So the longer you cook it, the nicer it gets. To the flavours of all your herbs and your garlic. Let's give it a mix around. Next we're going to add is our onions. Got a good lot of onions in there. Give it a wee mix. This is just a wee budget meal for midweek. That's nice and quick and easy. You can go into adding red wine and things like that to it, but you want to keep the cost down. Just you can do without it. We'll just use more beef stock. And into our mince, we're going to add our garlic and our herbs. We'll get all the herbs in there. All the fresh herbs. If you know fresh herbs, you can also use dried herbs as well. You use mixed herbs or oregano, dried thyme, rosemary to make up your own wee mix. I'm sure loads of people have fresh herbs or dried herbs in your cupboards you can use up. That's our mince nearly all cooked. Going to add our tomato puree. I'm just going to let it cook out for a couple of seconds. And say the tomato puree is like a thickener for sauces. This is like a stabiliser, it just brings it all together, holds it together. That's our mince nearly cooked. Add our beef stock. Give it a wee stir. And then we're going to add, once it comes back to the boil there, we're going to add our tomatoes. Potatoes. In the ways. Add all our tomatoes in. Give it a wee mix. This seems nice and loose. But once you let it cook for 35-40 minutes, and then it'll thicken up. That'll be a nice wee sauce. So we're going to leave that now, bring it to the boil, and we're going to leave it now to simmer for 40 minutes. Okay, our bolognese has been simmering away. Now we're just going to add our fresh tagliatelle. Just going to do a portion at the minute. Just drop it in the pot of boiling salted water. And that'll only take a couple of seconds, or sorry, a couple of minutes. Now we've got our bolognese. I say the longer you boil, let's say the better. So 30 to 40 minutes. Even if you get an hour, you can make it all up, put it in a slow cooker, and leave it all day to cook away. And it'll be even nicer. It just enhances all the flavours. So we've got a wee pan on. Turn it down a wee bit. I'm going to add some of the bolognese. stir. That's our tagliatelle cooked. Just take it out of the water and into our bolognese. The fresh tagliatelle just takes minutes to cook. So stir in our bolognese, coating our pasta. There we go, dish up. And top it off with some of our fresh pasta, our fresh parmesan. There you are, folks. There's our fresh tagliatelle bolognese with parmesan. Thanks very much. Bye bye.